There we go.
What's up, hustlers? Welcome to the Hustle Highway podcast, the place where grind meets greatness, where we share real stories of dreamers, doers, and disruptors chasing success on their own terms. I'm your host, Boss Lady Shonda, and I got my always ride or die alongside me, Georgia Jeremy. And tonight,
Hey,
our hustler is Brandon.
Hey
hey, welcome to
guys,
the show, Brandon. Great to
thanks.
have you on, buddy, and looking forward to talking to you. I'm
Yep.
gonna throw some links out here, and I'll keep it with Shonda.
Thanks. Thanks, Jeremy. All right. So, Brandon, I have to start off by saying a thank you. We have linked up and collaborated, and it's been so much fun already. And I'm loving my Shiner hat. I love, but this
Yep.
was yours, so I won't take credit for that.
Yep.
But it gets a lot of compliments when I'm out and about wearing this, so I had to wear it tonight.
I'm glad.
But
So
I know people kind of when you first came out they didn't know who you were, and you were um just the moonshine in apparel,
right.
so everybody kind of was writing me and they're like, is this your company, is this and I'm like, no. So as I launched in me and George Jeremy have been working on some things. I wanted to bring you on as one of our first guests, and let you tell your story because you have great creativity and great items. And why not put a real hustler out there?
I appreciate that. So thanks
Anytime.
for having me on, especially a new podcast, and be one of the first people to sit in the chair with you guys. So watched you guys a few times, started interacting with some people, getting to know some people on here, and I already know a handful, but I've been kind of a sitting back and watch kind of guy for a long time. I absorb a whole lot more than I spout my mouth off, which is probably a good thing. Um, so, but yeah. So what do you want to know?
Well, how did you get started? Let's go there.
Well, it started in distilling. We can start there. So,
Okay.
is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's okay with me.
Yeah, because that's I started allegedly for entertainment
Allegedly.
purposes only. I started getting into distilling kind of through. Well, I'm married a Kentucky girl, so we started
Okay.
doing all the bourbon tours and all this stuff. I was never really like a whiskey guy or anything, so I organically came to it through like loving bourbon and stuff. In the next room, I have a whole shelf full of bourbon. I just love it. I was always one of those guys, but I always, I kind of graduated out of the bourbon tater, I guess you could say, is the common word. And when it's like, yeah, I can kind of do that. I kind of just thought, why not pick up another hobby? Because I was always been a hobby collector. So um,
Awesome.
yeah, so I just came through it organically through that. I liked some of the bourbon the guys like Fred Minnick. Everybody knows who Fred Minnick is. Well, he mentioned this guy named Alan Bishop one day, and I was like, all right, let me check out this guy. So, well, that walked me over to the dark side a little bit, getting on Alan's, listening to hours and stuff of his catalog and find him on YouTube. And so, yeah, so I've been allegedly distilling for about 6 years now, and getting into it through that. Just I started on like the home distiller forum, like a lot of people, reading and reading. Always too scared to post on that particular forum. So, but I found a mentor on I found a mentor in a Facebook group, back at that time, and he's like, "Here, man, you're doing this shit all wrong. You're forgetting this, this, and this." I didn't know you had to put nutrients with your yeast and all. I was like, "Well, I have
Right.
my stuff from it," and it's like, "All right." And now, I took off from the races once I figured that stuff. So, Billy, if you ever watch this podcast, thanks a lot, man. So,
Okay. Is that
That's
Billy
awesome.
Sears?
no,
Billy
no, he's
Sears
down
or
in
Billy Reed?
Hodgkinsville. No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
So,
No.
yeah,
There's lots of Billies out there.
yeah. So
um,
I've never seen this guy in the Moonshine community. I picked him up through a friend the other way. So a different
okay.
group. So,
Excellent. Excellent.
yeah.
Excellent.
That's really
Um,
cool. Go ahead, Jeremy.
so kind of doing that and getting into that. What kind of brought you to wanting to make T-shirts and kind of putting that stuff together?
Yeah. So, it was kind of a brainchild. Of like, I was actually sitting at a music festival. I was like, you know what? I think just for myself, it's like I was, drinking beer and watching metal music, and I kind of like I can make the Metallica logo a moonshine
Oh
shirt
yeah,
pretty easy,
yeah,
right?
that's
And
cool. Yeah,
and obviously it doesn't take a lot of creativity. It's kind of cool. I wear it out. It's something, I like metal and rock music. We do a lot of festivals and rock shows, and so if I wear that out, people's like, oh, they think it's Metallica. Then it strikes up a conversation because what more
right.
do I like to talk about other than, distilling? Somebody brings up distilling, or they know that I like it, the whole evening spent at that point. So so it's easy to make friends when you bring up whiskey and moonshine, as you probably
Oh
have
yeah,
experienced too. So yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Well, as you see, in a metal community, I have to say they like their moonshine.
Yeah.
Um, I've got a friend of mine that he is a heavy metal. His band plays, a lot of heavy metal type. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's actually music that I'm not real into,
Mhm.
but I will. But I mean, I love Metallica and all the old school heavy metal and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, all this.
His stuff is more the modern kind of real, kind of hardcore stuff that he does. Um,
Yeah.
but it is funny, man. Those folks in that community love their moonshine. I mean,
Yeah. They do. A lot of them are older now. They're like well past in their 60s. A lot of the big names are like, they were big 20, 25 years ago, or the
yeah.
90s, early 2000s. Those are the guys I tend to like the best. But
Okay. Yeah.
but yeah, yeah. They've had their fun. And a lot of them, I think last concert I went to was we saw Zach Wild. I'll have a drink with you. Saw Zach Wild, who played with
Yeah.
Ozzy, and so yeah, so let me get my
Well,
lid
thanks
off
for
here.
joining
There we
us.
go.
So we'll do shots
Oh
to
yeah,
that.
Yeah. Cheers.
yeah. Cheers, buddy.
Um, we do have a few comments, and it's weird. I will say, you guys know I'm new to this. Um, so it looks like on the screen here, I have some comments. Then when I open my phone, I have some different comments. So
Yeah.
go
Okay.
through these. Apple Rye. Oh, Rye Daddy, my bestie. I was telling
Oh,
you, Brandon,
Les.
that he's in West
Yeah,
Virginia.
that's
Yeah.
right. We're only just over an hour apart, buddy. I'm just
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
the Ohio River in Cabot
He
County.
Yeah.
said hello, and he said, I don't think the elders would like this. We'll get back to that.
The
Right.
Um,
elders frown upon this.
yeah, we'll make another shirt for that. Don't worry. We got
Right.
you, elders. Um, Justin Meredith says, hello, everyone. Hey,
Hey,
uh,
Hey,
Justin.
Justin. Yeah.
he's great.
Yeah,
Matter of
he's
Yeah.
fact,
cool.
thank you,
Oh,
Justin.
actually, yeah. I'm drinking a Bloody Mary, Justin, with a little bit of that taco shine, brother.
I
Fine.
heard about this. It's mythical, apparently.
Oh,
So
it
yeah.
man, it's
It's so
what's
good.
so cool about it is it literally when you drink it straight, you literally if you just close your eyes, drink it, forget about the alcohol, obviously, and just focus on the flavor. You literally taste everything, including a corn shell from a taco.
That's awesome.
It's weird, but it's good. And then when you put it in a Bloody Mary, a lot of people say, "Oh, but I'm sure it loses the flavor." It doesn't. What it does is you drink the Bloody Mary, and on the back end of it, you get the taco aftertaste from it. It,
Yeah.
it goes together perfect. I mean, it's perfect.
It's a
Yeah.
perfect meal for me.
It's so weird how some shine does that. It'll just pierce right through the mixer that you do that. So if you do your ingredients right, it'll pierce right through. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Just
yeah,
and
so,
Justin's a great guy too, man. He
Yeah.
he's always willing to talk to pretty much anybody about anything.
yeah. Justin stepped up. Like I've never met him. I've only had only connection to him is getting to know you guys a little bit here online, and he was happy to share the posts and share some of the designs we got going on. So Justin, I appreciate you, buddy. So we'll connect up. I just wanted to thank you. There's
Yeah,
there's about 10 or 12 other people that I'd like to thank. So yeah, Apple Rye being one as well. So thank you guys
yeah,
for watching and
Yeah,
helping out.
we have a great, loving community of friends, and we like to share their stuff, and they share ours, and
Yeah,
I think that's the best way to support friends. So
yeah,
we
hey,
keep that, we
right,
try to keep
right.
that alive.
That's
yeah.
right. Right. Rising tides lift all boats, you know. So
Yeah, and that's and I'll use that to like that's kind of my mantra. I'm not with doing the shirt designs or apparel or stickers, whatever I got going on or going on in the future. That's not my. That's I'm not here to like take from anybody or take anybody's like sliver of pie that they got going on. I want to make the pie bigger for everybody. I know it's a little, excuse the pun, the pie in the sky, right? But if I had to, today I just own a few t-shirts and a couple hats, right? Not change the world, just here having a little bit of fun, and that's great if it stays here. If I get enough money to like pay my website bill and all this stuff, that's great. It's cool, it's fun. Everybody can have a little bit of fun occasionally, and but if I want to think, 5-year plan. If I had to shoot for the moon, it would like, all right, I'm helping people out. I'm being the extra face of their product that they want, or somebody has like a cool thing they want to see done. Hey, I want to have a collar for my dog that says still hand on it. He's my buddy out
right.
when in the shed. All right, let's see if we can make that happen. Or what did Damon say? With you guys, like it'd be funny to have like a bikini or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, all right, let's have a little bit of fun. But if you don't have a place to put it, maybe I can be, the storefront for that. And if anybody wanted to work with me, hey, we'll talk to me, we'll split it, to where it's favorable for you, to where everybody's having a, cover my costs and my time, and but you're getting your fair share, and we'll talk about that and have it done. So and it certainly wouldn't preclude that person from doing their own thing on their own site. So
Right.
but just spreading the word, making the pie just that little bit bigger, that I can influence with just something small, like having a t-shirt and somebody asking you about it, or just having a little bit of fun.
We definitely need to do the Duncan and me clothes because that's my twin. My dog wears everything I wear. So he does actually have an army fatigue sweater. So we're gonna
Uh-huh.
have to
Yeah.
get him a
And
shiner
that
one.
dog is so spoiled. I
Don't you
mean,
stop.
I thought my dog was spoiled, but yeah, not even close.
I'm gonna get Sadie a necklace. But we got some more comments,
yeah.
guys.
I guess
Okay,
Sadie needs one of those pimp necklaces.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get her one. All
I'll see
right.
what we
So
can do. Yeah, see what we can do.
Jason Winters says, "What's up, y'all?"
Hey, what's going on,
Hey.
buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Raul's in the house. He said, "Well,
Hey,
well, hello,
Raul, what's
everyone."
going on, buddy?
Hey,
Yeah.
Kara. She says hello.
Hey, Kara.
Ryan Mackey's in the building. He said, "What's up, y'all? Missy and I just got to the beach, hizzy."
That's
She's
right.
taking a. How dare you say that, Ryan?
What do you say?
So she's taking a huge dump.
Oh, yeah. See,
Leave it to Ryan.
well, he's got to get his shot in because he knows he's her bitch. So
And
he's got to
Dee
get
Dee
his
said
shot
she
in while
found
she
us,
can't hear.
right? Dee Dee said she finally found us. I'm sorry. It was a
Hey,
little
Didi.
late. We was a few minutes late, babe.
Yeah.
And then Raul said Zach Rocks. Is that a band?
Oh, Zach Wild probably with double K. I don't see the comments.
Yeah,
Yeah,
double
Zach.
K.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a birthday present for me. My wife got it. I got she paid for the extra. I got to hang out with Zach Wild and get a picture with him and stuff. He's a beast of a man.
Awesome.
He's huge.
And Uncle Joey's in the house. He said my elder shirt is ordered. Thank
That's
you.
right. Put it in
Hey,
Thank you
today.
for the
So yeah.
support.
that's awesome. Thank you, Uncle Joey.
Joe Lawhorn is in the house. He says, "Hola, everyone." Hey.
Hey, what's going on,
Hey.
Joe?
KP's in the house. Hey, KP.
Hey, Kenny Mac.
Raul said, "All I have in this house is Rhonda's old smoky banana pudding. This shit is hard to keep drinking, heavy as hell. She's
Oh
going to
yeah.
be pissed when it's gone."
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I hate to say it, but just about anything Old Smoky makes is a little hard to keep down.
Raul said he needs to make a liquor run. Yeah, you
Yeah.
might need to run to your local distiller, my guy.
Yeah.
David
Only the new
Masters is
one.
in the building. He said, "What's up, everybody?"
Hey, David.
Yeah.
What do I do? I'm scrolling. I'm.
David is the master event promoter.
Yeah. Yeah. He's good at it. And Ryan says, all I can think of is the song Friends. Friends, you could depend on them. Next Friday.
We got love for you, Ryan.
Hey, Joe said order his banana. You guys can go on hoochiehooch.com and order
okay.
liquor there. So Raul, check that out.
Yeah,
Soon
yeah. And that banana is tasty.
And we're not going to say what yet, but soon you guys are really going to need to check out that website. That's
yeah. You got to keep paying attention to that website.
And Brad Sanders in the house, and he said, "Love this community, my family. We love you."
Hey, Brad, Liberty Soul Shine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I didn't know, but Liberty's been showing off my stuff, the posts that we've been putting out, showing us. So I appreciate you, buddy. So we haven't had a chance to talk individually yet. So reach out if you ever want to talk. Just say hey. So I appreciate you. Thanks a lot,
Brad's
buddy.
good people. Yeah, he's a good dude.
And then Ruth is in the house. She said, "Hi, loves." Hey, girl.
Ruth. David Masters' better half.
Yes.
Then Ride Daddy says Duncan's an asshole.
Who's that for picking on my baby? And Ryan said, Missy said, "What's up, y'all?"
Hey, Missy.
And Justin Meredith said Joe Longhorn's banana is way better than Old Smoky. I have to agree. We did like that.
Yeah, Joe's banana is pretty good.
It was really good. Yeah. I think I got them.
That actually sounded very weird. I just realized what I said.
Careful there, careful.
That banana liquor is pretty good.
Yeah.
It is really good.
So what, Brandon, what, as you've kind of created some of these designs and stuff like that, I know you said, you were in, sitting in concerts and kind of thought about the Metallica thing with the Moonshiner logo. But where do you get some of your inspiration a lot of times?
Yes. Right now, I had a couple people that I reached out to, like designers. So there's a human element to a couple of the designs, the Shiner one being one. So that was something I got some help with. And, other ones I just, just when the idea strikes, I did had to teach myself some design software that came with some tools and ideas. Other ones I just just whatever the idea strikes, somebody will say something. My wife has been a good source of some stuff. A couple of the designs I've had, it does have some AI element in it, but I don't personally, I don't like the AI look to the designs I put out a lot of times. I know the caricatures that everybody's been putting out this past week. The kind of look that's probably not what I go for most of the time.
Right.
So even though the design software I have does have the AI element built in, so it does help me because I am not a designer. My kids got the artsy gene. I got the gene that the problem solve, the logic, the work with your hands stuff. That I don't have that, so never did. Just can't play an instrument, can't sing, can't draw a picture. But so yeah, that's designs just kind of come from everywhere. Or night drinking, buddy will say something. Just I try to pull from. I have like a snapshot of in a Apple, and my iPhone has a big list of ideas, and my wife will give them. And I'll just write them down and just chip away at them because I do have a 9 to 5. I work on a couple nights a week, and I do have one. Shonda's been really good with some ideas here lately. So, she's full of some good ones and send it my way. So, I have another one ready to go. So yeah, so Shonda called me out on something. She knows she did, but she don't know what I'm gonna say. So she, we first connected, several weeks ago around Christmas or so. We started chit-chatting, her and I, and she's like, wait a minute, I like your stuff, but where in the hell is all the lady stuff at? I'm like, you know what? You're freaking right. So we've been putting out some stuff, trying to get stuff out, our lady moonshiners can get. So not it was kind of had a unisex going on, but yeah, probably did skew a little bit more towards towards the guys in the colors and in the theme. So working on a couple designs to get out there for the ladies, and have a couple kind of on the bench ready to put out for the ladies.
And I got some
So
more
pretty
ideas
fun.
that's going to be coming your way. I
No doubt.
absolutely love how we collabed on the Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
So and I don't think that's just a Valentine's Day shirt either. I think that's kind of an all year, love me like you love moonshine,
yeah, yeah. The candy hearts are a nice touch, and people
Yeah.
liked it, and we had a couple quick orders for that. So one got sent out today, and the other one's going out. So yeah, I try to put it out in a few colors. Everybody likes something different, but I try not to overload people. The business side of it is like, all right, you go into Walmart or something, you have like 20 different, things to pick from. He's like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to pick because you have 20. But if you have three, then 3 or 4, then the popular ones. So people,
Yeah.
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 Jimmy Crack Corn's in the house.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey, Jimmy.
I'm like, I got a ton of ideas. I
okay.
try not to blow you up, but I'm like, tomorrow you'll probably get more and more.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm
I've
gonna have
got
another one.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's take a
Yeah.
drink.
This is
What do you drink? What do you drink?
well, the first one I had some I mashed in with my family. So I had like 4 generations at my house. We're
Oh,
just like a summer cookout. We all just happened to be here. I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? We're all going to be together. We're going to be in from different states. So I cooked the mash, right? And so we all pitched the mash together. So I got the different grains and together, and we all, combined the mash and pitched the yeast together. And
Oh,
we had
cool.
a bad mo. Like I had bad mo's, and we all
Okay.
signed the bad mo. I was going to put it in. So when
Yeah.
it was done, we ran it and filled up the bad mo. So it was kind of a
Okay.
cool thing. So
Yeah.
this was a little bit we
How
had
long
left
have
over. I
you
haven't tried it in a while, but yeah.
how long
I
you had
love
it
that.
sitting? How long you had it sitting in that Batmo barrel?
I think that one, it's been a year and a half. It came a year this
Okay.
summer, and I had, my dad was here, and a few of us were here. We got to taste it just after its year anniversary. So it still has a while to go. But I have some here. I haven't tasted in a while. I do have a bad note. Yeah,
It's
here.
probably
It's
picking up.
it just turned 3. It just turned
Okay.
3, and I haven't tasted it on its 3-year anniversary. So
Well,
this one's
it's probably
corn wheat. It
picking up
has some
good
caramel
flavor
malt
now.
in there, and caramel malt and honey malt in with a wheat mash. So that's
Oh,
a
That's
try
your
that.
type of liquor there, Shonda.
Yeah. So
give
do we
me
do
all
a
the
pretentious?
caramel.
Yeah, let's do this little
Joe
jar here.
said that they need some shirt designs for Hoochie Hooch. Joe, I was gonna talk to you guys about that because we haven't announced other things, but I will definitely get with Brandon and tell him what you're looking for because I know you said you're looking for your
Ooh.
same logo, and then you can reach out to him too. But I'll have to send you a message about what else we want to make happen. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard not to leak everything, and then
Nah,
Yeah. I know. I keep having people sitting here saying, "What do y'all keep hinting at?" And I'm like, "Just wait,
hard
yeah,
work.
just wait."
yeah. It has
Oh,
some color to it
that's a
now.
beautiful color.
Yeah, so
Whoa!
it just turned 3. I haven't seen it at all. Sometimes I'm in the garage and, working around the garage, and like if especially on the mowing days, like, yeah, let me taste how that one is now. So I gotta really stop myself. But I haven't tasted this one since probably like September, so I hadn't even looked at it. So
Okay.
that's
It
a really
looks
nice color
That's a
on
beautiful
nice
there.
though.
color.
What's the note?
Well,
Oh, he
cheers.
was like, I'm not smelling it. I'm drinking it.
Oh yeah. So this one has a heavy toast char 3, so it's really getting a lot of barrel to it. I may start thinking about when I want to pull this thing. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
When actually,
This was the very first one I put in the bad mode. So it's 3 years ago. So
And
it's
then,
funny. Actually, you bringing that up reminds me of something. Something I learned from Tater was, do you know why they use white oak typically for aging? Um, it's because white oak has a more cellular profile in it.
mhm,
It actually is not porous completely the way other woods are. And that's also why they use it to build ships and
mhm.
things like that. so it has that ability to take water in and push water out, but not allow it to go all the way through it.
Go through.
So because of that, that's why white oak has always been used as barrels, because it
Yeah.
won't leak. But at the same time, that's also why it imparts such a great flavor to the
Yeah.
alcohol. And so, yeah, Tater and I were talking about that one night, and I found that quite fascinating.
Yeah, it is neat. Yeah, there's all kinds of little things. I told you I did like a bunch of distillery tours, and that's how I
Yeah.
kind of walked over into moonshine. So I was on one a little more recently, and we do it like for birthdays and anniversaries because Lexington's like a couple hours away. So we can get to distilleries pretty easy from where I'm at. And the guy this time asked, like, what he popped the bung on the barrel. It was one of those, you can thieve out of the barrel type of things. And he's like,
Yep.
what's this made out of, the bung? Because he was explaining, I was like, not look, and I was like, it's poplar. So they use poplar for that because it's so neutral and it doesn't move a lot. So
Oh, that makes
I
sense.
forget what the other one, and I did learn, but I've already forgotten. They use something else too occasionally, other than poplar, but most of them are poplar. That's
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
bung.
And that makes sense. Yeah. It,
So Joe said, I understand. Don't worry. Your hats will be done soon. Haha. And then, so we know what that means. But, Dee Dee is enjoying the hot springs right now, and she's in the
yeah.
very
I saw her.
beautiful.
I saw her post, and I was like, man, that
Yeah.
looks comfy, especially as cold as it is right now. Yeah, it'd be nice to be in a nice warm hot spring.
And Joe said, drain it and keep it white oak chips on it, and it will settle down and keep the color.
Mhm.
Interesting. I know, like
Okay.
the white oak is what we were on a couple weeks ago, or maybe last week, and I
Mhm.
googled it. Is that what? It's been a while, but that's how we found out it was kind of like waterproof.
Mm. I didn't know about the cellular. I kind of get nerdy. I mean, a lot of us
Yeah,
do. We
it's
get nerdy about certain things and then come back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
because typically a lot of wood is more just completely porous as far as
Hmm.
its cellular makeup goes. But with oak, it actually is just, it's like almost like it has these closed off little cells
Yeah,
that as the fluid goes into it, it can't go all the way through. So it has to come back out, which is why it begins to pick up that flavor and just keep cycling.
yeah,
Um, now I know a lot of people use, cherry and those guys. I mean, especially nowadays, people are experimenting with a lot of different types of woods and
yeah.
things like that. And I think where they get a lot of their flavor from is when they do char it.
Hmm.
And obviously, using wood staves is completely different than barrel aging.
Oh hell yeah,
it,
yeah.
it makes it makes sense that your barrel needs to be of some type of oak that it's not going to leak. um, it's not going to soak all the way through, so that makes sense. But nowadays people are talking about, oh, let's throw these staves into a jar and let them
Hmm.
sit for a while. And it changes the color, but I've tried it over the past 3 years, and I'm not 100% that it actually completely changes the taste.
I'm with you.
It,
I'm with you.
the color comes through, maybe a little taste, especially if you're using a heavier char,
Hmm.
but it's not the same as a barrel aged alcohol.
I agree. I always use it's not cubes, but I go get chopped up staves like they use for
Mhm.
people use them as smokers. I have a place and I get a couple bags of those when I was experimenting, and I would propane torch them. Right, I'd kind of knock the backside off with some sandpaper, which I learned the hard way, to get whatever
Yeah,
little mold spores and yeast that are on the out would otherwise be on the outside of the
yeah, they
barrel.
can create a
I don't want to
cookie
char all
twist.
that crap. Um, but I would char some like pretty heavy down and leave others kind of toasty. So I would get a mix, and it kind of created some interesting flavors.
Yeah.
And there's one I'll throw it out there to you guys, but there was one, and it's you probably have to get pretty nerdy about it. Um, it's maybe an Alan Bishop style question, but I had one go like root beer sassafras on me, and what
Oh yeah.
it was cherrywood smoked barley. It had a smoky cherrywood flavor to it, and it was really good. And it was really good for a long time. I gave it to a buddy, and he was like, "Hey, this is killer." I was like, "Okay, smoke's not my thing, but it ended up really good." But you know what? It sat there for several months it's been well over a year or 2 years now. But half a jar, I'm sure that but it went like it tastes like straight up root beer, vanilla root beer on me. So
Huh.
that it's intense, and
Interesting.
I wonder what happened there. So
We have a
But
friend,
that's
Shiner Dan, that makes the sass. I can't say that word.
yeah,
Say it. Then.
sassafras.
sassy ass.
Yeah, that word.
Yeah,
So yeah,
sassy
maybe we'll
ass
have to
liquor.
link you two and see what you can, maybe swap
Yeah.
recipes or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's,
But he does have a
yeah,
good one.
but that's the fun thing about the craft though, is stumbling onto sometimes what you would call a mistake, but it
Mhm.
actually ends up being pretty good. It that was like when we were in Sevierville, I had brought this liquor up with me that I called the Flying Rose. Well, the funny thing is, everybody loved it, and they were like,
Mhm.
"Damn, I want some of that." And I'm like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, I really wish I could remember how the hell that got made." I was
Oh
like,
yeah, God, yes. I'm worst. I'm the worst at not writing
it's,
stuff down. I'm
I
terrible. It's like
kept
I'm
trying
like how
to,
could
I kept trying to correct an old recipe, and what it finally turned into, I was like, this tastes pretty good. I just can't figure out how I got here.
yeah, happy mistake or yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm the world's worst at not writing shit down, man. It's like, oh,
Oh
I
yeah.
remember
Yeah.
that. I remember that. Even like not labeling my jar, everybody's like, oh, I don't remember what that is. Yeah, sure as hell not. It's
Oh
like
yeah.
I end up tasting 3 jars. Oh, that's neutral. There it is. And, yeah,
We got
I've
a lot of
actually
comments.
made that mistake too. Yeah, go
yeah.
ahead. Yeah, hit the
The
comments.
comments. One I want to say I did miss. Right, Eddie said he's got something big coming up and he'll announce it soon. So you better call your best friend later.
It might be that Ride Daddy's finally learned how to play pool.
Don't start. Um, so Joe says I'm using a lot of these comments are about the wood chips. Said I'm using the white oak chips in bags, two
Yeah.
50-gallon barrels on a 5-grain whiskey now.
Mm.
Interesting. Dee Dee has 2.5-gallon barrel white oak charred and can definitely taste the inside of the oak barrel. Some
Yeah.
caramel notes, sometimes some vanilla.
Yeah.
Joe says boil the wood first and help
Mm,
release the notes
yeah.
before
Break it,
before you add the
release some of those
liquor and
tannins.
do
Yeah.
the math to keep your proof where you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Good tip.
it is a good idea to kind of, I mean, any type of, even if you get it from a reputable source, it is good to
Mhm.
make sure it's clean.
Yeah.
Because it's just like when I make, I mean, I did actually a video about this last year. It's just like cleaning a still. When the reason you want to clean a still, I showed pictures of how I get my copper sheets when I build a still, and I showed people, look at all these colors on this copper
Oh
sheet.
yeah.
You want to make sure this is not looking like this anymore. When you put together a still, you want to clean it. Same thing with the wood. The thing is, it's an industrial manufacturing process. So there's going to be dirt. There's going to be things on there that, yeah, before you throw that in your liquor, you put liquor on it. You want to make
Mhm.
sure it's clean from all those manufacturing processes.
Yeah.
And Dee Dee agrees. She said, Joe, yeah, you want to do that so that doesn't leak your alcohol when you first put in alcohol in a brand new white oak barrel.
Yeah, that's the other thing. The soaking of it helps
Hmm.
to get it to
Oh yeah.
swell. And
Yeah. And then Right Eddie said, I did a cherry wood rye and honey was pretty good. That sounds pretty good.
sounds good.
And Joe said, that's the same flavor we get it from. Raul said, that sounds good. Joe said, I didn't see that rose when you was there, sir.
Yeah, Yeah, no, yeah, you didn't see that one, brother. Like I said, I'm trying to recreate it. I've been trying a few different ways. Um, yeah, that was one of those that it turned out really good, and for some freaking reason, I can't get back to that recipe to save my life, man.
He brings us one jar, Joe, and teases us. Tater's in the house. He said, "What's up, everybody?"
Oh, hey,
Hey,
Tater.
what's going on, buddy?
Hey. And Dee Dee said she writes everything down.
I need to
I
get better.
try.
Yeah, I need to get better
Um,
about that.
oh, we got Toby in the house. He just picked up his persimmons. Ooh.
Mandela?
That's
Yeah. Yeah, Toby. I
Oh,
only know one Toby, so I'm
persimmons.
like, yeah, Toby. You know.
Persimmons, that's probably a pretty tasty one.
Yeah, right. Eddie said he likes it.
mm,
Um, Dee Dee said I wouldn't boil a barrel. I would just put hot water in it and let it
yeah.
sit.
Yeah,
And I don't see any until she don't see any more leaks. And then
yeah,
boil when you go to put your liquor in the barrel, it's going to release all the water when it cools down, and you're going to get so you're not going to get, or you're going to. I'm sorry, I'm a little blind. And then you're going to get water in your liquor.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Joe said it's not just to clean it; it also brings out the notes and helps add flavor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Letitia Morrow Champion is in the building. Hey, girlfriend.
Hey,
Hey.
hope you and Ronnie are doing good.
Great people. Great people.
Yeah.
Check out the new designs. Toby said, "Have you ever had How is that? Persimmon?
Promiscuous.
Persimmon?
Not
Promiscuous,
promiscuous. Persimmon.
promiscuous liquor. I
All of
think
it
that's
can
all
be.
liquor.
Joe said, "Got to get drunk again to remember." I know that's right. And
Yeah,
Kara
yeah.
said,
Well, yeah. With that rose, that is completely what the problem was.
and that's what Kara said. That jar was going fast. It was
It
gone.
was. I mean, I handed that jar around to people, and people just sucked it down, and they were like, "Man, that's good. How did you make that?" I'm like, "I have no freaking idea."
Mm,
I was like, "Where's the second jar? Where's the
yeah.
second jar? Like, you gotta have
Yeah,
two. Give your friend
well,
one."
I think the other thing people liked about it was because, yeah, also it was infused with THC. So it was a blaster. It was.
Well, I can tell you that it did have tapioca.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
That's
because
cool.
my base.
it was infused with your tapioca THC.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm a little bit of a scientist, but Jeremy
Yeah,
kind of
she
coached
is.
me into that one. He was like, "You got
Yeah,
to make it water soluble," and I was
exactly.
like,
I was like,
Mhm.
after she made the tapioca, I was like, okay, we need to go a step further and get it to where it's water soluble so that it's completely still kind of clear.
Yeah.
And she did pull through.
All
Um,
right.
so yeah, I've got some other things I've been practicing with using the new formula.
It's fun to
"Yeah."
practice.
Sometimes we become mad scientists, you know.
Oh yeah. My wife. Yeah. If I go blending it or like on jar making day, yeah, I'll have my my tube, my hydrometer, and all that stuff out. She's like, yeah, all my funnels. It looks pretty wicked in the kitchen.
um, and this is funny. Raul said, "I gained 5 pounds." He thinks he gained 5 pounds during this drinking this crap and got a cavity. Oh goodness! And then Right Eddie said, "I've tried persimmon shine. Got to try Toby's sometime."
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then James Aubrey, aka Jimmy Crack
Hey,
Corn,
Jimmy.
he said 4 grain honey peach turned out awesome. I'll be bringing some to the event.
Oh,
Yes, yes. And then Joe said we got a kumquat shine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's pretty damn good. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, you did.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, actually,
These words, y'all are killing me.
probably does taste pretty good because they have a lot of sugar in them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had to read it thoroughly
You
because I
you
almost said
Mm.
something else.
see, you're a Yankee. You don't know about some of these southern fruits down here.
Mm,
Listen, I know about them. I know about them. I just can't pronounce them because I'm
yeah.
a hillbilly. Good
I'm
times.
on. I brought all kinds of. This is smoked. It's applewood smoked corn. So I smoked some
Ooh.
Oh,
corn.
that's
I
probably
smoked the
pretty good.
corn on the smoker with applewood, and then put apple chips in that one.
Oh, that's
So
probably pretty
yeah,
tasty.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
good.
Brandon, are you planning on doing some events?
If Shonda has her way, I probably will. No, Shonda's been an encouragement. So yeah, I've been thinking about it. I looked at those, a couple of events. I really like Farm to Bottle. It is close to me. It's about 3 hours away. So that one's on the radar to look at that. So it'd certainly be
Yeah, you also
a
yeah,
quick trip.
definitely consider shining in the Bend because that's going to be one that we've kind of got our own personal touch on.
Where's
Um,
that one at? I'm sorry, I'm not tracking
that
that
I
one.
mean, unfortunately, it's quite far south for you, but it's down here in Georgia.
Okay.
Um, but it the venue is awesome. I mean,
It's
can't
beautiful.
ask for a better venue. But yeah, we're working out some of the fine details right now and
Okay.
kind of working on getting that put together.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a good one.
Says shining in the bend, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
in
it's
my
Got
notes.
it.
I'll
a
be
lot of
sharing it
people.
more.
Yeah, and a lot of people will remember a few years ago there was a festival called Shining in the Holler.
Okay.
What this is basically the reboot of that. It's just at a completely different new venue now.
You guys, we have a few more comments. Jason Davis is in the house. He says, "Hi, evening,
Hey,
everyone."
Jason, how's it
Hey,
going, buddy?
and Jason, I
Yeah,
already, I'm
that's your
already
farm
twisting
bottle guy
Brandon's
right
arm.
there.
I'm like, farm to bottle, farm to bottle.
Right, right.
But it is closer. It is one of the closer
Yeah,
events.
that was an easy one. It's in like mid late August, I think, late August, because I
Yeah.
couldn't make it last year because it overlapped with something else. But been trying to get out to that one already.
My girlfriend Tammy has joined, and she's in the cold place of Alaska, but she loves it there.
Oh,
And she
word.
said, "You had me a peach moonshine. How can I get a bottle?"
Right. I
Hey,
I'm gonna
love
send you
peach.
some. I'm gonna send you a link
Peach.
when we.
Yeah, I
I
love
was gonna
doing
say
peach. Peach
I
was always
might get
fun.
shipped to Alaska.
Yeah. And then Joe said, "I'm from Ohio too, fool. What do you mean?" Joe is a
Yeah,
Buckeye guy. Yeah.
yeah. That's right. I forgot, Joe. You're a Yankee too.
Gonna keep it up. You're gonna keep it up. Now, you
Yeah.
guys, we got Bill Foster in the house. He
Hey,
said, "What's
Bill.
up, y'all?" Hey, Bill, I had your shirt on last night. And just so you know,
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught it last night, Bill, but your new nickname is Wild Bill to me. That's
Wow.
Wild Bill.
Well, that's what his hats say.
It says Uncle Bill.
Oh, that's right, Uncle Bill. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got one. You want to see it?
Hey, well, yeah, I got one too. You. Yeah,
I'm
we
like, I know. What is this?
hey, Bill. Yeah. Bill he's got some good liquor.
And yeah, he really does. Like I drank that
Yeah.
whole jar last night. And then James said, let him know about Beattiesville. Beattiesville is also not very far from you, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
it's not.
great time.
And that's
We,
just
The
south of like Red River Gorge, right? It's just south of
yeah,
that.
yeah,
So
it's
yeah, I
yeah.
not
know
far
where.
from
Yeah.
there.
Well,
And
and
then,
Beattyville is if you really want to get to the hometown roots of things and like that kind of back just back in time,
Hmm.
Beattyville's the place to be. I mean, and if you, I mean, a lot of people ask me that rig that my profile picture is. A lot of people talk about that rig.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. Is in
Okay.
yeah,
Beattyville.
The one with
Yeah,
the furnace on it. Yeah,
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 the wood furnace.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That
it's a
that
great, great place.
that's Donnie Benton's rig.
Hmm.
It's at their Moonshine Museum there in Beattyville.
Oh,
And
that's where that museum's at. Yeah, yeah,
yep,
I know that. So, yeah.
and I'll tell you, man, if you, I love that museum. if you have a chance, if you're into the moonshine and moonshine history, it is a must see. I mean, he's got so much cool stuff in there from moonshine history. I mean, you can sit there and spend just a lot of people will walk through there, but if you're really into it,
Mhm.
you
in
could
there all
spend
day.
you could spend a couple hours
I
sitting
do.
there reading
Yeah,
all
my
that
wife has to
history.
drag me out of places like that. It's like, all right, come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, it's awesome. And his property where the museum is awesome
Mhm.
because it also has a lot of history. Like there is the Daniel Boone family graveyard is on that property. So
Yes.
it's
So, yeah,
there's a lot of
it's
history.
legit. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And it's just
It's
beautiful.
the real deal.
Yeah.
I
You'd like
traipse
it.
around
And
Kentucky all the time, so I
Yeah.
definitely need
the
to make it to
town
Beattyville. Yeah.
the town they have it in is just wonderful. It's
Oh,
very
it's beautiful.
small, and they have a great tribute to veterans. And we found a Mexican restaurant we love.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Good
pretty.
food
Yeah.
there. Yeah, right
But
on Main Street.
Ride Eddie said, if you ever need a friend, he'll ride with you because you're not far from him.
Hmm.
um, he
Oh
said, I
yeah.
love Beatty'sville. It's one of my favorites. And Joe said
Yeah.
OH, so I got to say IO.
Yeah.
Kara said, watch out, there's more Yankees in here. And then Bill said, I got my wildberry on track. Now going to work on the blue raspberry next. I like it was
Okay.
good.
I like blue raspberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Toby said good night. He enjoyed visiting. Thanks for joining us,
See ya.
Toby.
Yeah. Good seeing you, buddy.
And then Joe was asking Bill, is it clear or post flavored? Okay. And Mary Alice just joined in. Hey girlfriend, hey.
Hey.
Mary
And then
Alice.
yay. And then Marcus Chapman, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on, Marcus?
Haven't heard from him in a
Marcus.
while.
Yeah, Marcus is a great dude, man. He's I tell you that dude, he would give you the shirt off his back, even if it was 20 degrees outside and he didn't have another one.
Yeah, he would.
He's just a good dude, man.
And he will definitely help you find Bigfoot. That's my boy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I've actually, I went me and him went in the dark one night, walking his parents' property up the mountain behind where his parents live. And
Jeremy was
it's
scared.
it's a little shady up there.
Jeremy was a little he don't want everybody to know, but Jeremy is a little scared. He said something might bite him. It was probably Bigfoot.
Hey, I'll
That is cool
wrestle
though.
Bigfoot.
Marcus is really into that, and I've noticed there's a lot more Bigfoot festivals coming up. So I think I want to check it out this year.
I'm astutely aware that there's a big crossover between like the cryptid community and kind of what we do. We talk about a lot in the moonshine community, so there's a lot of crossover there. So it just happens organically in conversations a lot. And of course, Wayne Herbert and Damon have their own podcast, Seek the Proof, and I did some shirts for them. You'll see them. Those came from me as well. And so Wayne's been great. I've been friends with Wayne for a few years.
Awesome.
Old Damon's Horror Shine.
Horror Shine.
Yeah. It's well, it's funny because Damon and I we've done in the past. We did a review of the movie Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
And stuff, and we're definitely both big horror fans. But what's funny is actually what you say makes sense. There's a lot of crossover between what we do and that environment. Mm-hmm. If you think about where majority of these type of, as people say, mythical creatures, majority of them are through the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah.
And so it does have a lot of crossover with what we're into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
first one I ever realized. I didn't know I was being taught that as a kid, but Wampus cats. So it's kind of
Yeah.
a very pocketed regional thing, but everybody doesn't know what Wampus cat. We joked about it as a kid. My dad joked about it with my kids. See a Wampus cat behind that tree over there. Joke about with them, and it's like, but you know what? I mean, there's a roots to it, and there's a whole thing there.
I
Oh, yeah.
speaking of that, Joe said, I'm trying to find that comment where it went real quick. He said, me and a couple of my buddies went out snipe hunting. We used to say that here. He said,
Yeah.
Oh, those are real. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
snipes
hey,
are real.
snipe hunting's better if you've eaten fungus.
And Marcus, right. Marcus said that you weren't scared. And Right Eddie said you scared of playing pool.
Yeah, okay. You keep practicing there, buddy. One of these days, man, you'll be ready.
And then Joe said, bullshit. Right Eddie said Appalachia was based on creatures, myth, and folklore. I can't talk. I quit.
Folklore.
Going back to the liquor.
Yeah.
You're getting into that
Jeremy
promiscuous liquor.
usually does the comments. Okay, let's just go there. I'm new.
I will say there are feral people running through Appalachia. I mean, they are. I mean, there is no way you can say in thousands and thousands and thousands of acres of national forest that there's not some people running around in there people ain't seen. It's just,
they go up all these abandoned coal mines and all the hills that, people just don't go to anymore. So it's, yep.
Marcus
oh yeah,
said,
when I lived in North
group.
Carolina, there was a hospital that I worked for. That there was a family that we knew well because when they came in there, oh yeah, they had not seen civilization in a long time, and they all kind of were, grandpa, uncle, father, cousin, freaking, it was
Uncle Daddies. Yeah.
Marcus said he's got the crossover group from Moonshine, Bigfoot, and the Unknown.
He does. Yeah, his group that he runs over there and everything. Yeah, it kind of crosses both those genres, so to speak, between Moonshine, Bigfoot, and the Unknown.
Oh goodness, these comments.
He's done some videos from Cades Cove and stuff because Cades Cove up there, there's a lot of activity people talk about up in there.
I've heard that from more than one person.
I love that place though.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Joe says high altitude changes everything. He likes to eat fungi. Right, Eddie said, I'm feral. We know.
Yeah, we know.
Joe said there's something out there.
Shirt. Yeah.
Joe said the hills have eyes. I believe there's something out there. I agree.
Yeah. That particular movie, even though it was filmed more kind of like the in the desert, it probably should have been filmed more like in the Appalachian Mountains.
They could have get by with one of those for sure, I think.
Yeah.
Right, Eddie said, did you hear the banjo? And Marcus said he's working on a podcast for that, and he's already been talking to his first group guest. So that'll be awesome.
Oh, cool.
Damon said, I think I know these people.
Who's
Damon,
that?
Well, hey, Damon Beatty.
Damon Beatty.
And Misty Puller's in the house. Hi, Misty.
Hey, Misty. Hey, how you doing?
Come on in, guys. The shine is cold.
Yeah. And Misty is going to be playing at Winter Jam. Woohoo!
Ooh, great.
Looking forward to seeing you, Misty.
Yeah, what day is she performing? Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Which one?
I don't know.
Let us know.
She told me when I said I hope to see her there. She said I won't miss her. So she's going to be there.
Awesome. And we got Mama Parker in the house. She says, "Hey, everyone."
Hey, Mama Parker.
Hey,
Love
girl.
y'all. Hey, Mama Parker, I need to get with you and Jim. We need to go and walk that property out there
This
in
week,
Plainville.
ASAP.
Yeah. Yeah, that way we can lay out, where the vendor sites will be, plus the camping, parking, all that kind of stuff.
Damon said she's hard not to miss. I know Misty's a looker, boy. She's
That's
beautiful.
true. She's a very good looking young lady there.
Oh, Marcus said, watch Monster Mondays on YouTube. The group is called the Shadow Trackers.
Okay. Awesome, Marcus. Good deal.
Letitia said that I'm like, where did it go? I seen it and then it flashed and went away. But she said she liked the new shirt designs. Oh, thank you.
Awesome. Wherever Shonda is, I'm pointing at over here.
I appreciate it. More to come. Thanks to everybody who's been supporting. It's been fun.
Yeah.
I love the creative outlet you've given me, and knowing I don't have a lot of time with everything I am working on and doing, and it's a big help to me. So I really appreciate it. Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah, thank you. Teamwork.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Absolutely.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
Hey,
why my rider dies over there.
Yeah.
Like I said, rising tides lift all boats, man. If everybody helps each other out, we all do good.
Absolutely.
Let's see.
Joe said they want a pod night with us soon. Absolutely. I was going to talk to you that.
Actually, yeah, we do need to bring him and Jennifer on. Yeah.
I think we know when, but we'll talk about that when we're not live.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still a little secret.
That'll be a big one. Yeah, that'll be a bigger one.
Yeah, and I know we do have another guest coming on. My birthday's in 2 weeks. I won't mention who yet, but that one's going to be fun.
Yeah, okay. We got folks have seen this particular guest before, but this is a big one. Yeah, they're pretty awesome folks. And stuff.
Pretty nice for my birthday for that.
Yeah, and we have been blessed. I mean, we've gotten some good relationships and some really good friends. Greg Payne from the Piedmont Boys, when he was on last week, we've had a lot of fun with him. Actually, I've had a lot of fun with him this past week because he did have a hater. He had a hater that targeted him because Greg has a pet possum. He got a hater that was telling him how horrible it was that he would cage this wild animal. Well, what they didn't understand is that this was more of a rescue. Greg found this possum when it was a baby. It didn't have a mother. Yeah. He's raised it, man. If you saw how spoiled this freaking possum was, there's no need to hate on Greg about the possum. Yeah. I mean, this thing has all kinds of toys, pets. I mean, he loves this thing. Yeah. And so it's Duncan says exactly.
Yeah.
So, it's
I need you to get him.
But it's funny because, a lot of the people that we meet doing this and things like that, we get to know things about them that people just don't realize. Like, people hear the Piedmont Boys music, all they hear, like, especially the song Rice, Beans, Cocaine, and Cheap Whiskey. Yeah. People get a certain idea about people. But really, when you look at who they really are, they're normal people living normal lives, and they just, everybody's got compassion. It's just depending on where their passion's at, but it's a fun community because I think in our community, especially, people are willing to kind of be a little bit more wild. So, and I love that because
wild and disruptive.
Yeah, exactly. And you get to really know who these people are,
Joe said, "What's everyone drinking on tonight?" I've got Justin
Um,
Meredith's cherry cobbler. You see all
That
these
sounds
cherries?
good.
I'm almost there. Almost.
I actually have a mix. I've got some of my own corn whiskey, and
Yeah.
then I've got Bloody Mary mixed with Justin Meredith's taco.
I got
Yeah.
my bourbon.
Oh, I got 5 different things, but I've been drinking. This one's smoked applewood smoked corn that I did, and then put on apple chips, and dehydrated apples. I forgot I threw a couple of dehydrated apples. So
Okay.
that's yeah, dehydrated. If you use dehydrated, it keeps your liquor a little clearer if you care about how clear it is. So
Oh,
Oh,
it
yeah.
still
nice.
does it, and it doesn't steal your liquor, steal your proof quite as much as putting your regular fruit in there. So
Right.
Wayne Herbert tossed that idea to me, and I've been using it and sharing that ever since. But dehydrate it stole some apple and the little if you leave the peel on it, you'll taste that little dryness from that apple peel too if you like that kind of thing. So,
Awesome.
Oh,
And
cool.
Joe
yeah.
says, "Gonna be sooner than that. I'm thinking 2 weeks from now." So what he's saying is, Jeremy, we better get ready. 2 weeks from now is the birthday, but we will work it out even if we got to do a special night, because
Hey,
next
we get
Thursday I have a charity event and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do a podcast or not. So we might have to do a different night.
no, we
Um,
gonna we gonna celebrate big.
yeah, it's going to be
We're gonna
big.
celebrate big. Yeah, that that's one thing, Brandon. With what you're doing now, is there anything beyond like shirts? And actually, I noticed on your website that you do have things other than shirts and hats and those kind of things. But
Yeah.
do you have other ideas going into? I mean, like you mentioned to us backstage about dog collars.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah. It's
so
little
so
things,
you
right?
so what kind of ideas do you have going into the future of how you
Yeah,
want to expand this?
yeah. So, I have ideas that can be more easily accomplished than others, but the going to the future, I would like, I do have suppliers. I'm looking at, having more than one supplier catalog that I can get from. So just like anything else, right? You can go one place, your local store, or you can go to Granger, who has a big catalog, right? So I'm looking at different things I can do, but I do have some. I did want to think of a dog collar, idea, like if somebody has, their dog or their pet is their still hand, right? Follows them out to the
Oh,
show
yeah.
and does their stuff. And there's some houseware stuff you can do, and it's just all kind of fun, with the flags or some wall hanger stuff, and you can put
Well,
them in your
yeah,
shed. I know a lot of
yeah,
people I
like
see in
we.
videos has a lot of signage up, just kind of, fun signage to put in there. And I've done some sticker sheets, some test sticker sheets. Everybody loves stickers,
Oh,
right? They don't cost a whole heck of a lot. I
yeah.
did some test sheets and I showed Shonda the snapshot of it, but I did that for Damon and Wayne, just to see if I could do it right. I threw some stuff I just had concept out and
Yeah.
did it for him and sent them some samples. But yeah,
I
just
Oh,
just,
cool.
yeah, if you can dream it, I could, bikinis, right? We joked about that, and that, swimwear. I can certainly
Yeah.
do that. I probably couldn't pull that off as a guy. I need to borrow. Me making a bikini. I don't.
Need,
It might be seen as
need
a
a better
little,
model.
a little sexist. Yeah, it's like maybe need a woman touch or a stamp of approval on doing
Yeah.
something like that.
we're
But
here for that.
if you want a
Um,
nice set
Yeah.
of boxers or something, I might be able to throw something up there.
Absolutely. Except Shonda does keep pushing this moonshiners calendar out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Kind of
Oh, that can
focused
be
on the
done. I
men.
can do stuff like that. Yeah,
See, and I've yet
And
to get
then
and
them drunk enough to pose, but I
yeah,
almost got them there.
yeah. We
I
could
mean,
do
I don't
calendars and
necessarily have to be drunk to pose. Justin Meredith might need to. We might need to get him liquored
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Dee Dee said, "You
And
guys, we have a comments a few." Dee Dee said, "Alcohol goes with everything." I agree, girl.
Mm.
yeah, it
I
does.
agree.
Yeah.
Misty said, "Are you?"
And Rye Daddy, I think Rye Daddy would do it without alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's gonna pose. He's gonna be like, "Let's go." I think we got a few. I think we got a few.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, we could definitely hook it up, and I think it would sell.
Oh,
Misty,
people.
Misty, I'm actually a Pisces. I start the Pisces season. So
And Damon Beatty needs to be. We need to find out what month Damon Beatty's going to do.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're just gonna get that clip of his butt from
I
the
mean,
podcast.
I was going to say, yeah, we already got an ass shot from him from the podcast.
I actually have a photo. I actually have a photo idea, like a straight idea for that concept of Damon, like it in my head. Like I gotta. I'm writing this down right now. I got a couple ideas since I've been on the phone or on the podcast.
Right,
But
we were talking about that. Yeah, you start drinking and bullshitting, and the ideas flow
yeah,
crazy.
Ideas start flowing.
yeah, I needed this inspiration, and then Joe said, let him, the hater hates hate, fuck them. And then Rod Eddie said, I love my haters. God bless the elders and the leper gods.
That shirt's got a lot of attention, yeah.
Yeah. And then Raul said, I found a 4-pack of Tyskie beer. Someone must have left here on New Year's. I don't know anything about beer.
You gonna distill that, brother? Just throw all that in the pot, man. Go ahead and cook it up.
There's so many. I'm trying to keep up with these calendars. Joe said you better get put on with June. We got you, Joe. We got you. And
okay. So Joe's gonna be the cover model for June. Man, we're filling it up now.
I'm filling it up fast. He could be competing.
Rod Eddie said he'll do the swimwear. I could see him in a bikini.
I mean, Rod Eddie. Hey, what month is your birthday, Rod Eddie? We're gonna put you in a bikini.
December. He's a Christmas baby.
No.
Oh well, damn! I've already got December.
Yeah, you guys can fight.
That's already mine.
Whoever wins the pool game.
No, sexy Santa. Yeah.
And then Bill said, I might have to get drunk to look at it.
I'll take my glasses off to look at it.
Rod Eddie said, if I'm naked, just be afraid. And then Raul said, what about a Moonshiner fan calendar? I have a thong Speedo ready for use.
Oh, God.
Well, it's getting ready to get sideways.
Yeah, some other people's been drinking too, not just us.
He said pool game for December in the cover. Boom.
Oh, okay.
In the cover. Yeah.
Oh, so it's on. That's the challenge. Is the competition is whoever wins gets December in the cover.
And then
I see how it is.
Joe said right now he's got the Santa Claus covered. Sit back, Georgia. Y'all are cracking me up. And Rye said, me too. Mine says juicy on the ass.
Juicy.
And then Joe said PG-13 to 0
Hey,
to
this is a family friendly show.
No,
questionable. But
oh, Daniel Stevens is in the house. He said,
oh
shit,
man. We got Hollywood Bennett.
Yeah.
Hey.
Man, we got royalty in the house now.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. I have a new nickname for Jason Barcelona. I hate saying his last name because I
Jason B.
Barcelona. Yeah,
Bartolozzi.
Jason. Bartolozzi. And Justin Meredith and Daniel Stevens. I call you guys the Three Amigos, just so you know.
Mm.
Like that's the Three Amigos.
Actually, you need to get all three of them on 1 month. Like, they are the dudes for that month.
Ah, good idea.
Yeah. Or even just a separate poster, man. Like ladies would love to have like all three of them on a whole poster.
They probably would.
Yeah.
Daniel, just so Daniel knows, this is Brandon, and he is the Moonshine Company, and we have been collabing on gear. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
Daniel and Daniel, yeah, man. As your episode approaches, brother, hit up Brandon for getting you some t-shirts, man.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So
absolutely. If
we'll
you guys,
collab.
Because
you got an
yeah,
idea, hit him up.
Daniel's episode is March 3rd.
Okay.
Maximum
Ooh.
show. Yep.
Everybody knows the schedule more than me, but
Right.
I'm trying to keep up, guys. I'm trying. All right. So
It's actually about time. I mean, damn, Daniel, when did they film that? Like
They.
3 years ago?
it's
Oh
been a
shit. That
while.
long?
It's
I
been a
thought they
Yeah.
minute.
had. I thought I knew they were a year, 18 months, but I didn't know they're that far
Yeah.
back.
And from what I hear,
It's been a minute.
the one master distiller that they just did with Kelly and JJ,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it was Big Chuck.
Big
That
Chuck,
one was
yeah.
like almost 2 years too, I think. So
Damn.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and
That's fine.
JJ said he wanted to come on with us and talk about that.
Smart dude, man. That yeah, he's part of. Well, I hadn't seen him in a while with the MeWe group I'm in with a bunch of guys that, JJ what used to chime in there, but he's a real busy guy. But man, that guy's smart with what
He's
he
Oh yeah,
does
good.
yeah,
with some of the
and
rum and the
he's a
his
really
depth
good
of
guy.
knowledge is crazy. Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
can
have
tell
to
he
get
is for
JJ on
sure.
the calendar with them shorts too.
Oh yeah,
When I first met him at Farm to Bottle, I was like,
with his
"Where's
cutoffs,
his shorts?"
The hind
his
tights.
cutoff shorts.
I was like, "How's he get
And
his
the
his socks?"
and
So
the
tight?
socks are like way up too, like the
Yeah,
80s
They
ones
don't
with the
move.
stripes. The socks are like way up around the calf.
yeah, he's got the whole '80s vibe going on.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
Even his
Yeah.
hair. Yeah,
And then Daniel said he filmed in June of 2024.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a
He said
couple of those.
he wonder who wins.
Mm,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I can't wait. Let's
yeah.
see what happens.
I'm not
Got a,
telling no
cou-
secrets.
yeah.
So.
Got a couple
And
master distillers here local. The Big Mike, he was on like season 1 or 2, and then Tony Perry was like first or second episodes they did. The Mountain
Yep.
Brandy episode. Yeah. So know a couple of those guys.
we got the Heathen just joined in. Jason.
Oh, Jason Bartolozzi in the
He
Oh,
house.
said,
hey,
"What did I
Jason.
miss?"
Everything.
Hey man, we were riding on Falcor, brother. You know, you missed it. Jason, whenever he makes these videos of
Oh,
him
yeah.
as part of the never
I
ending
saw that.
story, I laugh because I'm like, damn, that's a movie I completely forgot about for a while.
Right?
Right.
And after he started putting out those videos, I was like, okay, yeah, let me take some fungus and sit down and watch that movie again.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
Raul said mohawks and bikinis. So yeah.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
Bartolozzi. What
Bennett said
month?
Hollywood is here.
That's right. What month, Bartolozzi, do you want to be in the calendar, buddy? You got to put on a
Listen.
bikini.
Yeah, he probably doesn't know about the calendar, but we're gonna have to
He
reach
does
out
now.
to his wife and have her do the photos for us.
There you go.
I could see him posing real well for her. So I mean,
Yeah, I'm not, if I'm doing them, I'm not airbrushing that shit. We're blowing it up and like airbrushing asses and stuff. No, we're not doing that.
Doing some tight cup.
No, we're not doing that.
Jason said to the moon, Ellis, I'm not getting my ass at 0. Nope. It's for charity, damn it. Ugh.
Exactly.
Daniel said he'll take February. I knew
Okay.
he was down.
There you go.
There's your birthday present.
Right.
That's right.
Right. And maybe, Daniel has like a farm for lack of cattle. Yeah, but there's some cows, and I was like, can I go there and pet them? Like, I love cows.
Huh.
So going out there and get that that photo shoot. Don't get the cattle over there. And then Jason said he'll AI himself. He said July.
Hey,
Riding Falcor in a bikini.
yeah, exactly.
On a UFO.
I still can't believe that my wonderful co-host over there freaking helped old Kenny Mack make that freaking AI cartoon of me. But okay,
It was a good one.
it was a good one. I got to give you that.
Wait, KP came up with the name now. He's the one that called you the Georgia Gigolo. So that was pretty damn clever.
Well, I guess it's better than the Holdens with their hillbilly whore.
My co-host gets all the little slutty names. So let's just leave it.
Yeah, I guess. Hey! I can take it.
Right Eddie said Independence Mohawk.
There you go.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, Jason Bartolozzi on July 4th, man. Independence Mohawk right there.
Yeah.
America.
Oh
America.
Hey, we should turn that into a shirt.
Yep.
Write
Jason
that down.
Bartolozzi,
Write it
Jason
down.
Bartolozzi is America.
Yes.
Damn it.
America. All right, Brandon. What else you got coming up? Anything?
Yeah. What ideas do you have for the future?
Well, long term, so we talked about short term, putting some different stuff up there, right? We hit, but long term, I like to really see like, and I hit on it earlier, like the community get involved. Like if you have a product that you don't otherwise have a storefront for, like if you build mini stills, or if you, I'd like to keep it, shine related. But I knew a couple guys that I know were 3D printing, some little moonshine stills with the stumper and the furnace and stuff. So those, if you just wanted to, if people wanted to buy those, right, and they don't cost a lot, but if you don't have a good way to, get that out there, I'm happy to like make it part of my storefront and just work it out on a percentage thing. I won't charge anything up front or anything like that. If it sells, great. If not, you're not out any money because I already have the storefront for you. So I'd really like to be a kind of a community place. And, that was kind of upon the inception. It was like, all right, let me see if this thing has at least a little bit of traction to where, I can keep it alive and, have some fun with some shirts, apparel, and some other stuff. Right. And have some fun and create some awareness, and like somebody ask you about your shirt and give a little bit extra awareness about home distilling, and just be part of the community and be a storefront for the community. But and if I can get involved, and if I have the longevity, right, and the momentum enough to stay involved, and I'd like to be able to put some stuff out for fundraisers, because we are, unfortunately there's stuff, really, but bad stuff happens to really good people in our community all the time, right? We have fundraisers all the time, and there's some really good people that do that. I know the Still Talking people and Easy and Phil Billy do a lot of good stuff, and there's a handful of others, and there's a handful that aren't so much. But I really like to, team up with some more of the notable people. If we can get, raise some money for some people occasionally, with a few things, and give people a way to show that support, increase awareness, or, and even the bigger dream is like, hey, if I can like increase awareness about home distilling, and even be that little small little, my little piece or my little pebble in the pond, say home distilling's not full of bad people, right? I happen to live in a state where it's legal, and there's a few others, but for the majority of the U.S. and federally for that matter, it's not. But but a lot of people have it as a hobby, and it's you can buy beer, you can brew beer, you can make wine, cider, meat, all that fun stuff. We all know that. And hell, you can go down to a liquor store and literally kill yourself and buy all you want and bring it home, but you can't make a few gallons at home for yourself and have it as a fun hobby. So,
well, like the Home Distillers Association of America pointed out, you're already paying taxes on the corn, you're paying taxes on the sugar, you're paying taxes on your water, you're
Hmm.
paying taxes on everything you're putting into it.
Yeah.
But yet, when you make a cake, you pay taxes on all that stuff. You turn around, you sell that cake, no big deal. But
Yep.
if you pay all those taxes, you turn around and sell liquor off that. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it's, but you've already paid all the taxes.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sorry, but it's just fucking nuts. It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. I mean, it's just crazy to have that be so different. My state is 10 gallons a year, and I think for a
Yeah.
family, if you more than one person in the house, it's like 20. You could double that, but
Yeah. Well,
um,
and how do they know that?
they don't. They really don't, and nor does anybody care. If I'm not,
Yeah,
if I don't
exactly.
have 80 gallons in the bed of my SUV going down the road, nobody's gonna
Yeah,
know.
exactly. It's if it's for you and your
Yeah,
family, and you're not making a shitload of money off of it, then who the hell are
no,
you hurting? I
no,
mean, nobody. And I've had people debate that with me, saying, well, what about back when people would be poisoned and go blind and all that? And
yeah,
it's like, that was strictly because of the law.
Yeah.
yeah,
because
yeah. That
because
that
of the
happened during the
law,
law. Hmm.
people had to do things very shadily. And yeah, if you're using a condenser from an old freaking 40 something Ford,
Yeah,
if you're using the freaking radiator as a condenser, yeah, there's going to be freaking coolant in there that's going to make you sick.
yeah.
But modern day, people don't do that shit, man.
God no.
And people will bring up also the whole, well, what about the methanol? Well, I'm sorry, but the
Hmm.
reason why you get that ass pounding headache after you drink a
God
bottle of
yes.
wine
Yep.
is because in that bottle of wine you drank all the methanol.
Or a case of
So
Bud
that's
Light or
that's where
anything
that
else.
headache comes from.
Yeah.
And a good distiller will give you some liquor that you can be fall down stupid drunk off of,
Hmm.
and the next day you won't have a headache.
Not like that. No. And
Yeah,
people that get greedy or want to do it at home just because, hey, I want to get blasted, they aren't
yeah,
making the right cut, so they're not taking the time to
right,
learn. Right? Everybody doesn't make good cuts at first, and guilty
right,
and probably guilty. But
right.
you're not. But you don't have the commitment to do that. You just want to get freaking black. But that's the wrong people, and they're probably not going to do it again because I made some ass liquor.
Yeah.
Woke up with a headache and drank the fours, the heads, and the tails along with the good stuff. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's been numerous times where I've been handed a jar of liquor,
hmm.
and someone says to me, "What do you think of that?" And I'll tell them, "I'll let you know tomorrow,"
Yeah.
because that liquor may taste okay the night before, but if
Hmm.
I wake up the next day with a headache, I'm going to be pissed off,
God,
Yeah.
because
yes, been
that
there.
means that means you ran that shit too far into the tails,
Hmm.
and you've given me a bunch of freaking crap that made me hate life the next
Yeah,
day.
for sure.
Um,
Well, we are
it,
kind of spoiled though. Like we do have,
yeah,
access to the best liquors, so the hangovers are very far in between. Um,
exactly.
Jennifer has joined us. Hey, girl. And she says she's here to make sure Joe behaves. And Joe says you never get a headache or a hangover from Hoochie Hooch Distillery Moonshine. I
I
agree.
mean, that's
I agree.
that's the thing is, if it's made right, you don't
Hmm.
have to worry about that.
Yeah. And Brandon, I have to say, I think it's wonderful what you're doing, and I appreciate you
Yeah,
collaborating with me. And I'm really excited about
Yeah,
more things to come. But I think is in this community, like the more we can help each other, it's wonderful. And you coming and putting your face out there, now people know it's not
yeah.
my business.
yep,
Like I don't own his business, guys.
No,
Um,
Chandra's
yeah,
great.
yeah,
She works with me, not. I don't work for her, and she don't work for me. She's been a partner with here recently with me. Just worked with me on some items, so I'm getting my face out there,
yeah,
and I appreciate her very much.
I look
oh
forward
yeah,
to a lot.
and that's the thing is, we're here to help promote folks and to help folks get out there that maybe weren't well known before, to crack through some of that. As we talked about earlier, some of those old school folks, crack through that, get past that. Let's show people how things can be, and where the new vision can be when everybody helps each other out in this community. Because as time goes on, this community is tougher and tougher, because when you think about it, in 2012 there was only 400 craft moonshine distilleries out there. Well, now in 2026 there's over 4,000. Well, we've all got to stick together in order to make something happen. And when we do that, like I was saying earlier, when that rising tide rises, if we're all working together, we can all rise together. We can make something happen.
Yeah.
Even though everybody may compete with each other, that's fine. Friendly competition is great. But at the same time, hey, let's all help each other grow.
Yeah.
And get to where we want to be. Make sure that people in this country realize that, hey, we're not just hillbillies. There's passion that goes behind what we do. And we want to make sure that people have the best of what can be.
Yeah, I agree.
Well said.
Before we do head out, we do have a couple more comments. Oh, Christy, Jason's wife, has joined. I was like trying to.
Hey.
Sorry, my eyesight's getting there. Hey, Christy. And then let's see. Joe says good metal flavor queen for Jennifer. Yeah, she makes some really good flavors. You guys both do. Raul said, good people. I'm not a shiner, but just a fan, but I feel like family. I enjoy this time with you guys. We enjoy you too, Raul.
Raul, you're awesome, brother.
Yeah. Thanks for sticking in with us.
Yeah. Jennifer said, I heard something about a calendar. I'm picturing sexy moonshiners. Sign me up for purchase. Yeah, we got to do it for charity. We got to. It's a good way to get back. So I'm going to have to make that happen. But I think we can get the wives to submit the photos. It's not makeup weird. But I did tell Brandon maybe 45 minutes, an hour. So I've already kidnapped him on here for an hour and a half.
I've had a blast. This has been my first podcast, doing anything like that. And it's been a hell of a lot of fun. So I appreciate it.
Well, we'll always welcome you back. And as we work on more things, so.
I'll be an observer. You'll see me in the comments with everybody else. So back in the peanut gallery.
Well, I appreciate you so much for joining us, and for everybody who's been out there watching and commenting. Thank you guys so much. And the hustle highway is new, and we're just here to put all our hustlers out there and help people grow. So if you got an idea or something you want to talk about, hit me up and let's make it happen. And
absolutely. Let's all ride the hustle highway together. Let's make it happen and make everybody's dreams come true.
Absolutely. Yep. You guys all have a great night. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you guys soon. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for being here with me. Bye.
Good night.